I've been needing to make this tutorial, but let me show you. Remove.bg. I like it, but this is how it showed up once I uploaded it to Cricut. So it really doesn't turn it into real SVG. And here's what happened. Cricut, not too long ago, did an update where it doesn't allow for other images to come in, like perfectly clear. But if you notice, it still will clear it up. And I do like it. I use remove.bg almost on the daily, but for other items and to use elsewhere, like when I'm clearing up my images for DTF. And we can get into that conversation later. But here is what I'm doing. I'm uploading the image that I saved on the file that I thought was an SVG from remove.bg. It looks right. I did my preview. It looks good. I'm saving it through single layer. It still looks good. The problem is, and of course it's all too late, is that once it uploads into design space, it comes along with all of this gibberish. So makes it very uneasy to weed because it's going to try and cut every single piece of that. Whatever you see will cut like that. Here's another thing that I would do. 100% color tolerance. I'll bring in that file and I still click on it, even though it looks like it's already clean. And I'm only going to clear out some of the roses so that way you can see the difference. But I cleared the outside and some of the rows. Once I save it, again, it still looks good. Still looks, like it's going to work out. But when I save it and I upload it, it's going to look better. Now it doesn't have the outside of it. But now it's going to be on the inside. So if it were a more or less detailed image, I would do it that way. And I would just clear out the, maybe 2-3 spots. But when you hit contour, you can remove those, but then you have to actually go in and fill in every single part that you do want to be kept. It's just a lot of work. And it does work. Look, it did remove all those lines or little dots or whatever those are. This is why I stick to what I know. I just skip the whole remove.bg. I just go straight into my Cricut because I choose the best of all evils. If it's going to still take me a while, but at least it'll clear it up and I don't have to do the cleanup again, I just stick in Cricut. When it's solid images, it just makes more sense to be able to clear up the image and know exactly how it's going to look when you're in that same system. For me, it's the path of least resistance. If I'm going to have to clean it up all over again, even though I went to remove.bg, it really isn't worth my time. See here, I did it through Cricut. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And when I come into Cricut and I remove the square or rectangle around it by hitting contour under actions, it will take away the square rectangle and it'll leave me just the shape. So it's a choice and it's something that's new to Cricut that it used to not do that and add all that gibberish. But this is a way around it. Just upload it in Cricut. It just makes sense.